Good morning. Thanks for joining me on this Wednesday morning for Devotionals. We're going to be reading from Ephesians again today, chapter 5, beginning in verse 8. Paul writes, "For once you were darkness, but now in the Lord you are light. Live as children of light, for the fruit of the light is found in all that is good and right and true. Try to find out what is pleasing to the Lord. Take no part in the unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. For it is shameful even to mention what such people do secretly. But everything exposed by the light becomes visible, for everything that becomes visible is light. Therefore it says, 'Sleep or awake, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you.'" So we may question Paul's understanding of physics here. I'm not sure how everything exposed to the light becomes visible means that everything that becomes visible is light, but there you have first century understandings of the way the world works shining forth here. But Paul's point is clear. There are works of the light and there are works of the darkness. The works of the light, the actions of people who are in the light, they are good and right and true. They're useful, they're beneficial, they're fruitful, they're helpful. The works of the darkness are shameful. They're not even worth mentioning. They don't do anybody any good. And when they're exposed to the light, they're a source of shame. So Paul's giving us a choice. Do we want to do things that, when exposed to the light, are not shameful, but instead are revealed to be helpful, good, right, and true? Or do we want to do things that we have to keep hidden because they're not helpful, maybe even harmful, and because we're ashamed of doing them? We are to be children of light. Paul says, "Once you were darkness, but now in the Lord you are light." We may not always feel like we're light, bright, shining examples to the world, but it feels good when we can recognize that that's what we are. And this is what Jesus has called us to be. That's the joy of following Christ, is that Christ wants us to be children of light. Jesus wants to fill us with light, to help us to do the things that are good and right and true, to expose the things that are not good, to seek justice for others. That's an amazing calling. And imagine how much it could help the world if we all truly committed ourselves to that calling of Christ. Would you join me in prayer? Enlighten the eyes of our hearts, O Lord, so we may not only see and receive your mercy, but also notice the places in our world where you call us to extend your mercy. Amen. Have a blessed day.